In other news this evening, a number of noteworthy cases to date remain unheard in the Coroners Court, and this due to a backlog, now even more extensive thanks to a brief pandemic pause. Antoine Smith reports.
It's been difficult to conduct these inquests at the same pace that we would normally do because we cannot physically distance.
Chief Justice Brian Murray there highlighting one of several challenges plaguing the Coroners Court. The central issue being the court space at the Magistrates Court complex or lack thereof.
Typically, in the inquest, you have a panel, you have social services, you have the parties, you have the lawyers, and then you have family members. Currently, it is very difficult to accommodate all of those persons. And so that's one of the reasons why we haven't been able to gear up the Coroners Court to its volume of work prior to the pandemic.
Of the cases yet to be heard, a large number of police-involved shootings. Minister of National Security, the Honorable Wayne Munro, revealing earlier this year those inquests in particular have been put on pause due to the lack of a court-appointed lawyer. Speaking to press, the Chief Justice assured those cases are of top priority and that the backlog is being dealt with at a legislative level.
I did submit some recommendations to the Attorney General earlier in the year about certain changes to the legislation, which I think would make us more productive and would allow us to hit the backlog in a more effective way.
But that's just the tip of the iceberg as the judiciary looks to address the problem of a coroner's court that is also short-staffed. And while that may be a short-term fix to a mounting problem, officials continue to eye a long-term strategy. A breakout coroner's court, and as the Chief Justice suggests, maybe even a larger facility.
And we're always looking, as the Chief Justice indicated, for more suitable locations for all of our courts. And to the point on a central court facility, going into this fiscal year, we look to appoint a project team between the Office of the Attorney General and the Judiciary to start putting that together so we could hopefully be in a place by the next fiscal year to be able to source some funding to start advancing that project as well.
For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Antoine Smith.
Carey's Fabric and Uniform Store is not just your leading uniform store. Carey's has a huge selection of beautiful beaded laces and embellished fabrics perfect for weddings, proms, and evening dresses. Also find stretch lemurs, stretch taffetas, scubas, neoprenes, upholstery fabrics, men's suiting material, and a whole lot more. Find evening bags, gloves, and rhinestone jewelry. That's Carey's Fabric and Uniform Store on Mackey Street, a designer's paradise.